And what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Bitcoin analysis video. I have Sean with me today. Sean, say hi.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Awesome. Sean, how's your Sunday been so far?
It's been productive, very, very productive.
That's good. While everyone else has lazy Sundays, we're having a rather wired-in Sunday. But hey, you know, some change is good change, I guess. It's all from Mango at the end. But Sean, we close this week tomorrow. Now, I'm looking at the chart. I'm currently on the weekly time frame, just kind of letting you know. That way you're with me. And I mean, you guys have my levels. The level that I'm looking at personally is going to be that 11K region. We closed this week over 11K. I'm saying that we're likely going up from here, at which point I will be closing out my short position. But I want you, I'm noticing one thing here. So today I was doing my preliminary analysis just this morning, actually, and I'm noticing that even if Bitcoin does close this weekly candle over 11K, I do see quite a bit of resistance overhead, and I feel like it's gonna be very immediate. So I'm seeing cloud resistance, weekly cloud resistance. If you just put on your weekly cloud, Sean.
Yep.
Oh, right. So we're currently sitting inside the cloud, but right on top of us, we do have cloud resistance. In addition to that, you'll notice that I'm gonna mark a line at around 11,530-ish. That too is weekly resistance, guys.
Indeed. Yeah.
And these are like strong points of resistance. So it's going to be like a cluster there. And unless we clear that, I feel like Bitcoin could still range from here. Yes, it would be a rather tight range, but there's much that needs to be cleared before we can actually make our way to the upside. What I'll be looking for is if Bitcoin starts closing candles over 11.5K, I'm looking at 14K as the next level. What are your thoughts on that, Sean?
No, I think you nailed it with the idea that, hey, we may just simply range and go sideways over here. A lot of people are discounting that possibility yet again, right? Around the 9K to 10K region. That's what I was counting on Bitcoin to do and give all coins a chance to, have their run. And that's exactly what ended up happening. Bitcoin went sideways pretty much, trended along that key zone, and then all coins were running the entire period. This time, I think Bitcoin may go sideways and all coins may go sideways as well for the most part. So again, I don't have a strong opinion this time around. I'm not going to be trading it that way. Last time I actually did trade for that. We were expecting Bitcoin to go sideways. We took positions for sideways moves, and we took up positions on all coins as well on the bullish direction. This time, I think you might be right. Bitcoin might range unless those major levels towards the upside are broken. I don't see Bitcoin in as bearish of a posture as other people do. I'm looking for levels underneath the break. So, hey, let's wait and watch until 10,000 breaks towards the downside. It's really hard to be as bearish as other people are.
Yeah, 10,000, and I'm noticing that 10,000. Are you getting that from the weekly 21 EMA?
No, yeah, it's just a multitude of reasons, right? But yeah, the weekly 21 is over there too, just a horizontal as well, around 10,100.
That is right. So it's like we're in like a really, really tight range here, because even I'm noticing this little cluster of resistance that we have, that we're currently testing, it's like a 5% range. Yeah. Right? For the volatility that we've seen in Bitcoins, in just the past couple of weeks, 5% is not that much. It can clear it. However, we can also get rejected here. Now, question is, I think, where does Bitcoin go if we do get rejected here on tomorrow's candle close? So if Bitcoin does end up closing underneath 11K, you guys, for the most part, you guys know that I'm currently in a short position. I actually will be looking for Bitcoin to test I'm looking at the bottom of the daily cloud, Sean, at around 10.2K, going all the way down to the levels that we tested at around 10.1K, which is also, once again, that weekly 21 EMA. It's kind of lining up in that little cluster there.
Yeah. So this is where it gets interesting, because I really think that 10,600 is going to be key going forward, right? We could very well test a little bit lower than that, but I think if we break 10,600 and close multiple candles underneath it, I I wouldn't have the most bullish outlook. So I'll be looking for the monthly at the very least. So we have 10 days now to hold that 10,600 level. And if you think about the structure that Bitcoin will form, if we start holding the 10,600 level, we're going to be putting in a higher low
Yeah.
somewhere around there on the 2-day time frame. And once we start putting in a higher low on the 2-day time frame over there, that's when I get bullish again and start looking for positions towards the upside. So yeah, I think the short trade on this one is between 11,100 to 10,550, which is essentially on your 2-day time frame a C-span trade, which we may see. But I'm looking for Bitcoin to hold 10,550.
Okay. Okay. Now I see it. I was currently on that weekly time frame, so I see your 2-day. The 2-day Kijun comes in at 10,550 as well, eh?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, these are all plausible sort of cases for Bitcoin, right? Depending on where we close tomorrow. So yesterday we spoke about a symmetrical triangle playing out on the 4-hour time frame, I believe. So
Yes.
we're just going to pan on over to that time frame. And what are your thoughts on this? So we actually saw that we saw a break to the upside of that symmetrical triangle, right? However, we did not meet the measured move. I believe the measured move was, I think the top of the weekly cloud was the measured move. So we were looking at around, 11,420 was the measured move. So we broke to the upside, but it's so classic. Bitcoin breaks to the upside and then comes back down, into the triangle, only for price to settle inside it.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a failed breakout. That's what this was, but it's finding support along the 4R21 EMA, the 4R top of the cloud, and being squeezed underneath the Tenkin. This isn't the worst look. Yes, it's a failed breakout, but there's no follow through towards the downside either, right? So the bulls are still holding the trend towards the upside. So the one way you could look at it as a pattern trader is that, hey, this broke towards the upside and failed to continue. As a trend trader, I'm saying, hey, higher high now and a higher low.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's looking good still. As long as we're holding this level here tomorrow, we close over this level at around this 10,950, 11,000. I think we have a strong bullish case here.
Yep, let's
I'll
see.
be looking for price to see some level of continuation to the upside, at the very least, testing those weekly cloud levels, going all the way up to 11.5K.
Yep.
Right. And I mean, yeah, that's currently all I am looking at in terms of Bitcoin. Sean, do you have anything else to add to this?
No, again, just keep looking at the higher time frames. Remember, the weekly cloud is green. So the weekly trend, if you
Yes.
look, keeping it simple, is green. And until we start losing the weekly trend, hey, the monthly trends are on our side too.
Yeah.
Don't want to be going against the bigger picture's trend, and scarce assets is the trend right now, guys. Scarce assets. The 2-day may recover. Until the 2-day does recover, I'm not going to be looking to get too aggressive. Looking for a higher low. We were talking about this in the Mango Street program with Ledolf just this early, a couple of hours ago. And again, I'll be looking for that higher low to be setting itself up on the Kijun.
Yeah. And just to add one more thing to this analysis, guys. So considering that the week closes tomorrow, another level that I was looking at was that 10 simple moving average.
On the weekly?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Right? Okay, I already have it on my chart. But yeah, so guys, currently we're sitting over the 10 simple moving average. I do believe that if we take that back, that too will add to the bullish posture of Bitcoin getting into next week. Yep. So if we can maintain all these levels and if we close clear of the 10 SMA as well as that 11K region, yeah, I think, I will be getting out of my short and I will be looking for some sort of upside here.
No, I don't think we'll see upside immediately, but that's not reason to not get out of a position that you're not feeling strong about direction wise. If we do start closing candles above the 10 SMA, yes, I do think eventual upside. But like you said, Krisha, there is resistance overhead, immediate resistance, even if we close above that level, right? So I don't think we're going to chew through that just yet. I don't think we're just going to see a straight weekly candle follow. I don't think the next weekly candle is going to be as aggressive. Let's see. Who knows? Because
Yeah.
there are multiple days in a weekly candle. Either way, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a higher low on the 2-day time frame. Let's put it that way. So we could very well see a pullback during the week, see that higher low on the 2-day, and still have a really nice green candle next week. So
And that's all we have for you for today, guys.
My name is Sean Dexter. Her name is Krisha.
And we will see you guys soon. Trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao.
Ciao.